And since then, he has been climbing higher and higher on the leadership path and the communication path in Toastmasters. He's so big at everything that he does that he needs to be a part of 2 clubs, have 2 mentors, and just be a bit too much. So put your hands together tonight for Ali Reza.
Ali, wake up. You have to go to your English class. Mommy, leave me alone. I want to sleep. Get up. I pay for your ice cream. Really? I get up quickly and I leave home for my English class. In the class, the teacher is speaking out loud and I'm thinking about my after-class ice cream. Madam Toastmaster, friends, and guests. After 3 levels of English crash course, when I heard from my male teacher the phrase, "I'm sorry," I heard it as he said, "I'm Sarah." And I kept having this confusion, how on the earth could he be Sarah? Did my mom's reward and punishment policy work? Hell no. I failed 3 times in English at the school. Everyone disappointed that this boy has no talent in learning languages. Ladies and gentlemen, rewards and punishment policy, carrot and sticks policy, which is the symbol of extrinsic motivation, has been practiced for centuries. But in today's world, it just doesn't work. Intrinsic motivation has been practiced more and more and has shown to be more effective than extrinsic motivation. Who can tell us what's the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation? Sheila, you raise your hand first.
Intrinsic to me means it's coming from within. Extrinsic means you're influenced by an outside source.
That's the exact same thing I asked you to say in my email. Thanks anyway. It's good. Intrinsic motivation is built up upon autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Autonomy is the urge to do something and to direct our own life. Mastery is the desire to do better and better at something that matters. And purpose is the yearning to do what we do in the service of something larger than ourselves. I got familiar with this term when I started working at Home Depot. Autonomy. As a simple employee, I have the power to give up to $50 discount to my employees. And since the company has launched this program, the sales has been doubled. So next time when you go to Home Depot, you may just consider that you can go and bargain on the deals with the salespeople. Mastery. There are more than 50,000 products in the store and I want to learn the usage of them. And for that, I take more than 8 hours training courses every week. And purpose. Our first slogan is clients first. And I have seen employees who truly believe in it. This American company doesn't necessarily pay well to its employees, but they have numerous employees with more than 15 years service. Another famous example of extrinsic versus intrinsic motivation is when Microsoft decided to launch the biggest encyclopedia in the world. They paid professionals to write thousands of articles. They hired the best managers worldwide. And they set all the incentives possible. In less than 10 years, another model was introduced. Do it for fun. No one got paid a cent or penny. But the new model, called Wikipedia, kicked the butt up in Carta in less than a year. Don't go far. Let me give you another example, what we have seen so far. Just take a look at our Toastmasters club. I have seen people who have dedicated their life to Toastmasters. You see them that they are doing whatever they can, and they are not even paid $1. Just take a look at Sheila, Amin, and Joe, and how their heart is beating for the success of this club. And at the end of the day, you see that this big company is making money. This organization is called non-profit, but in reality, it's a $1 million industry. And the brand is getting more and more popular worldwide without paying $1 or penny to any of its employees. I started learning English with intrinsic motivation when I decided to make a change in my life and moved to Canada. And this time, I was the best student in all the classes. Everyone's amazed with my progress. I impressed 3 of my female teachers in a way that I ended up dating them.
Oi.
At the same time.
These nuts.
In a nutshell. In a nutshell. In a nutshell, I would like to say that extrinsic motivation can work for some mechanical tasks, but for 21st century tasks, where those kind of works are mostly done by machines and robots. For any kind of cognitive task, the one and only solution is intrinsic motivation, autonomy, mastery, and purpose. I rest my case. Thank you, Madam President.